back at it again, preseason edition. What a way to start it off. Knicks 124-121, overtime thriller. CP from the KnicksFanTV, my man Jay Ellis from the Nick of Time show. The post-game live boys are back. Jay Ellis, what's good, my dude? How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. I was ready for some basketball, man. I woke up really excited today. I don't know if I was Enos Cantor excited, but I was excited. How about you, man? From a scale of 1,
yo, I mean,
nipples, how excited were you?
Yeah. I mean, my nipples was all right, man. They was at attention, man. But nah, really, yo, listen. I mean, the day started off, and you know how Knicks Twitter is, man. Knicks Twitter, everybody starts posting their memes and the Giphies and all of that, and boys are starting to get hyped. And when I saw, first off, the starting lineup was announced, and then we had Trey, we had Timmy, Knox, Lance, Canner, so that got me hyped. What got me real hyped was when the coach, Patrick Ewing, was giving a speech to the troops. I was like, let's go, man. Let's go.
Patrick Ewing giving the inspirational speech before the game? Yes.
Facts. So, I was hyped, man. And, obviously, it's preseason. We're not going to get high. We're not going to get low. But we're excited to see Knicks basketball.
I'm high, son. We're on the championship on the first game of the season. That's some shit coming on the way. You saw me handle that? You on
that playoff wave, man. You on that playoff wave. I mean,
that's what I saw. I don't know what you saw, but I saw it.
So give me your takeaways, man. What'd you see out there tonight? What did you like? And give some takeaways from tonight's game.
Okay, first and foremost, I'm gonna start with Knox because Knox had a hell of a game. He finished, I think.
Hell of a game from the rook.
13 points, 10 rebounds. He had a sneaky 10. I didn't even realize it until to the box score. I was like, whoa.
Right.
All right. Then he did a little bit of everything, and he had some assists, some steals, and you can see that he was getting more comfortable as the game went along. He had the little first game jitters. You see, the shot was tight, but that second half, when the crew came on, when it was Knox and Frank and Mitchell and Mario, and
they turned up on it.
Moutier was there too, but everybody was there together.
Yeah, facts.
I was hyped. That was the first thing I noticed. What did you notice?
I mean, well, first off, the pace. The pace was really good. Fizdale wanted to push the pace. He said that he wanted to push the pace from the jump. And you could see it. Trey started out real hot. Shot out from the jump. I thought Lance was on his game. He was in regular season form. I thought Knox looked pretty good. It was interesting to see they went right to Money Mitch right off the bat. The first big off the bench was Money Mitch, and it was a good game. I like Fizdale's energy. I like the whole team's energy, man. The whole team just came out real fired up. I was taking to the phones, man. Area code 803, yo.
Man.
There he is. My man Ron Cleveland, long time man. What's up, brother?
What up?
Hey, man, y'all know
how
preseason went there, boy.
Facts. Yo, Ron, give me some thoughts on the game, man. What'd you think, man?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what I saw tonight. I mean, I watched the whole game. What I'm seeing is players loving to play with one another. First off, and when you got that camaraderie,
I like that chemistry.
You're gonna run through the wall.
Good to go.
You're gonna run through the wall for the next player next to you. And another thing I saw everything tonight I wanted to see. Everybody that touched the floor tonight, they played hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It reminded me of looking at the Knicks from back in the days where, hey, it's all about defense. Offense, you can get offense. I always say my whole phrase about offense, you can find any fool to shoot, but defense is a want-to. And when you put on that blue and orange, baby, it's about living for the city. You know what I mean? New Jack City, baby. We gonna do our thing. I love what I see. And I'm gonna tell you what from our coach. And I heard y'all. I was listening to y'all. Y'all saying how he was coaching like this was the playoff.
Yeah, Fizdale had that energy out there tonight, man. I loved it. He brought more energy than I seen Jeff Hornacek bring the whole year last year.
Man, hey, Jeff couldn't spell energy.
Yeah.
But this dude, I'm telling you, and I played ball. I'm gonna tell y'all, hey, Jay Ellis, man. Hey, I played ball, man, and he's the type of coach that make you ecstatic. And when I look at everything with us, man, I'm looking at the direction of the team, the front office, everybody on the same sheet of music. I've not seen this from the Knicks in I don't know how long. I mean, everybody who touched the floor, and I'm going to tell you, one player I was ready to ship out of there, and I'm a Tar Heel fan, but Isaiah Hicks, I was ready to get him out of here.
Me too.
Yeah. The way he even looked coming into this preseason, man. Yeah. I look at him, I look at Moody, he's another one I want to ship.
Yeah.
Them boys in shape.
Yeah, Hicks looked like he got a little bit bigger, man.
Yeah.
Man, that lower body looked like he lost about 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Looked like he done stopped going to McDonald's.
Yeah, last year he was looking sloppy.
Hey, yeah, he did look sloppy. But I'm going to tell you all this, man. And it's easy to say, even if we would have lost this game tonight, with the strategy that Fizz took, I said, you know what? We lose this game tonight. I had already had it in my mind. I said we'll lose this game because Knox wasn't in the game, Mitch wasn't in the game late at the end, and Neil Sheen and them guys. But everybody who touched the floor, it wasn't about I'm trying to play to put up my stat. It's about that, but what you got on the front. It ain't about the name on the back. And I said it, hey fellas, I'm gonna tell you all this, man. I said it a long time ago. Money Mitchell Robinson, mark my words, he's going to take that job from Cantor. Cantor is going to be probably he's going to be packaged with Courtney Lee. Because you know that Courtney Lee was the only player that didn't touch the floor tonight.
Yeah, he was hurt. Lee's battling a back. I think his back is kind of messed up.
Yeah, they would say that. They would say that. That's a nice thing to say.
I'm with you, yo. I don't think it's a cover-up, bro.
So, y'all think the Courtney Lee thing is a conspiracy?
Yeah, I think so.
You think they just trying to package him up?
Yeah, I think he's gone. Yeah. How you got a back injury all of a sudden?
Yeah, facts.
He's gonna be gone. He's gonna be gone. Noah might be packaged in there.
Yeah. Now you might be right, man. They might really just be trying to preserve him. They might just be trying to preserve him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Mitch is gonna take over that job, and I'm predicting before mid-season he's gonna take that job from Kansas. He's gonna take it because you can't teach what he has. Athletic ability to build the ability to affect the game on the defensive end. And when have we had that type of player? You know when the last time we had a player like him at that position? Marcus Camby.
Yeah,
I knew he's gonna say that.
He had some Camby abilities. You know what I'm saying?
You know why you knew that, Jalen? Because I'm a baller. I know the game, man. You know the game. Y'all know the game, man.
Yo, Ron, man, I want to get to some more calls.
Real, man.
Yo, appreciate you, bro. I want to get to some more calls, man.
Hey.
But let's definitely do this again,
man. Hey, much love. Much love, man. The Knicks are back. You heard me?
You already know, man. That's my guy, Ron Cleveland, man. Caller, you on the air, man. Who's this? Who's this and where you from?
Yo, Max from the Bronx. What's good?
Max, what's good, my guy, Max? How you feeling, man?
What's going on?
I'm chilling.
I'm good. I enjoyed the game. I really enjoyed the game today.
Yeah, it was a good look, man.
Thoughts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie. Couple thoughts. I think the starting lineup, if you're going to play Burke, you got to play Frank. Because you cannot have Burke, Hardaway, and Cantor in the starting lineup. Nobody, it's like 3 out of 5 can't guard. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have Frank in there. But you notice the best lineup tonight was when they came out in the third quarter. They just blitzed the other team.
Blitzed them.
The other team couldn't. It was too many athletes, too many things going on. It was like. And this guy Knox is like, how did he get 13 points and 10 rebounds?
Yeah,
I was like,
that was sneaky, man.
Like,
Knox just crept up on us. Like all of a sudden, they was like, oh, and he got a double-double. I was like, oh shit.
What? 13-10?
Yeah, I was like, what happened? I was like, what happened? When this happened?
Yeah, listen, man. So, this kid Kevin Knox is gonna be a star, man. He's gonna be a star.
That's a fact.
Just book it. Just book it. You know what I mean? I hate to get too high, too low on plays. Yo, this kid's gonna be a star, man. He just has that it factor.
Yeah, man.
You can tell.
It's so easy. It's just
but yo, yo, you think, like, yeah, you know, Frank looks really big, man. Like, it's noticeably bigger. Like, this guy looks like a 3-man. It's like, damn, this guy really did put on 15 to 20 pounds.
Frank got big. But let me ask you this, because I see a lot of people also in the chat who agree with you, who agree and think that, you know, a Frank and Trey backcourt from a defensive standpoint is what we need going forward. And I agree, because I feel like you need that defense. Perimeter defense has always been our weakness. But where do we go offensively with putting Timmy on the bench in that starting five? I mean, who's going to be your primary scorers on that starting lineup? You know, if we putting Timmy on the bench.
This is right. All right. So this is what I think. Right. Remember when I called back like a month and a half ago? I wasn't a Trier fan. You know what I'm saying? But Fizdale seems like a smart coach. So you put your players in position to succeed. So, all right, we know who Hardaway is. Hardaway is a shot maker. He gets hot from time to time, but he's just not a good defender. He's just not. So here, Hardaway, you can come off the bench. You could shoot 15 times in 10 minutes if you want to, because we need you scoring off the bench, Hardaway. You could do whatever you want, Hardaway. You could do. This could be your team, basically. Huh?
JL said we got to rein him in. We got to rein him in.
Yo, I love some Hardaway.
Like, you know, but you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You understand what I'm trying to say? You can do whatever you want, but I can't have you out there with Trey. If you want to play Trey, you got to play Frank. You cannot play Trey and Hardaway together, because nobody's going to play any perimeter defense, and it's going to be crazy. You saw third quarter was the best unit, because you had Mario, you had Frank, you had Knox, you had Money Mitch, who's causing problems already.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
He was disrupting. He
gets under people's skin. Yo, he gets under people's skin. This is a regular thing for him. And then you have Moutier,
he had the Morris twin
by far the worst guard in the team.
Oh man, Moutier picked up where he left off, and that was on the ground.
Moutier's done.
Moutier, yo.
Yeah, Moutier's done though. He's done. He's finished.
The open practice. When I said the open practice CP,
yeah,
I was like, the jump shot looks a lot better, and he's in the open practice. But every time he went to the hole, he looked like he about to fall, man.
Yo, and not look, he fell about 5 times in the game, yo. I mean, listen, Moutier. To me, Moutier, of the 3-point guards, I feel like Moutier is the best penetrating guard. He can't finish as well as Trey. He's more aggressive than Frank. That's the thing. If he could just work on that, you know, finishing, I think he could be a lot more effective. You know,
it's really what he needs to work on.
Yeah. Really. But I think right now, Trey's the floor general. I think Trey's the floor general. We just got to.
I think if you play Trey, you got to play Frank. They're like a package deal. They got to go together.
I feel
they have to.
I feel you, man.
I'm waiting for my guy Dotson to surprise people, man. I'm waiting.
I don't know about Dotson, man. I don't know, man. I think I'm not an ISO fan, but ISO, if you put him in the right position, here, just score. All you got to do is score. We don't.
No,
he's good. He's good for that.
Yo, listen, man. They don't call him ISO Zoe for nothing. That boy's out there to score, bro. 347.
Carlito said he's still on hold.
Yo. This is him right here, Carlito.
Okay. Yo, this Carlito.
The unofficial member of the post game live crew. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, man? I mean, I can say from this game, man, I'm not getting excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm not expecting nothing because it's preseason. We all know. You know what I'm saying? Preseason don't mean shit.
It's preseason.
But I mean, it was good though. I mean, everyone that got on the floor today, even the people I'm not a fan of, they did pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you think about your boy Timmy, man? There was another Timmy hate on.
Man, like I said, this guy, like, yo.
I know he was bonding.
I'm really scared. Yo.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I really want the best, but it's like, yo, this guy, it's like he's still the same Timmy, man. He's still shooting stupid shots. Like, he's that guy, like, you saying, yo, do not shoot, and he's still going to shoot it. Like,
yeah. 11 points, 3 from 8, 37%.
Where's that field goal percentage? I bet you was in the 30s.
Wait.
Tonight? Oh, let's go to the box score.
Yeah,
Let's go to the box score today.
37.5%.
Oh man, y'all making
Look at
guy
that.
Timmy look.
See,
bad,
I didn't even look at the stats.
Yeah, Timmy had 11 points. 3 for 8 from the field.
It's the 3-pointers. That's the problem. 16.7 from 3. That's the
Eesh.
That's the problem, man. He needs
And
to
why I say he's a cancer to this team, because it's like what you would have Timmy for, can't use him for because you paid him a lot of money, and it's almost like it's sort of taking growth from other people on the team who could basically take that spot, if you get what I mean. Because it's like you can't throw him on the bench. He's getting paid like he's a star.
Yeah, they can't throw him on the bench.
No.
I don't see it. Unless they just get, crazy talent head and shoulders above him that they force him to the bench.
Unless you have like that Greg Popovich sort of attitude, he's like, as a coach, which Fizdale's really not, he's not getting thrown on the bench.
Nah, I dig it, man. What else you got, man? I got some other callers in the line, so I wanna keep it moving because we got a tight schedule.
Okay, yeah. Well, see, I don't think we ever gonna really get this point guard situation right now. Not saying like for next year, but right now figured out unless you play these guys like a whole like. Let's say if you was gonna play like if you had Kyrie Irving on your team, you're gonna play like 35 minutes, 37 minutes a game for you. You gotta put these guys in for a long time. Like no matter how bad they doing, you gotta keep them in the game, and you gotta see what's gonna happen because you putting them in these small towns, you can't really see what they can do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think the problem is with Frank. I mean, everyone's you evaluating Frank off a small, like,
sample size. Small sample
size.
Spurts, but
yeah.
That's a good point because
you gotta put him in the summer league when they the second game that Frank was playing, he played Frank in a long stretch. And you really got to see, okay, because sooner or later, the ball's going to get to Frank. The problem with Frank is that whenever they run out the outlet, you ever see when they run, Frank ain't calling for the ball. He's not going to call for the ball. You know what I'm saying?
That's not him.
He's the type of player, he's going to let the play play out itself. So when you're thinking that he's not being aggressive, it's not that he's not being aggressive. He's just not calling for the ball. When Trey runs out, when they pass the outlet, Trey is calling for the basketball.
Yeah. No, you're right.
See what I'm saying?
You're right.
So it's like you got to have Frank in there for a whole... You're going to say, okay, I'm playing Frank for 35 minutes no matter what he's doing, just to evaluate the whole 35 minutes. But if you don't do that, you're never going to know what you really have from a guy.
But, I mean, listen...
You can't play him...
Go ahead.
You can't play him 5-7 minutes. Take him out. It's like you going 100 miles per hour and you bring him right back out. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to see nothing from that.
But look, at the same time though, this is what you have. This is what you're dealing with. You know what I mean? If you have 3 guys out there, I mean that's just what it is. Like if you have guys out there and the guy's not giving you what you want, you got to go to the next guy. So this is a time you got Trey on a lame duck contract. You got Emmanuel Mudiay on a lame duck contract. And you have Frank, who's your rookie, who this regime did not pick. You know what I'm saying? This was not Scott Perry's pick. This was not David Fizdale's pick. You know what I'm saying? This was, from what we hear, this was Phil Jackson's pick. Right? Who knows what Mills wanted? Maybe Mills did want Dennis Smith Jr. Maybe Mills did want Donovan Mitchell. So you have 3 guys now that are on the team. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. I feel you.
Yeah. But all right, man. Let me run to the next caller, though, man. We're going to catch up next time.
How you doing, man? It's my first time. It's cool that you guys got the show for Knicks fans.
Appreciate you, man.
What the stats and all that was that Mitchell Robinson dynamic with Morris. Like, it's been a long time since we had him.
Yeah. So I guess Markieff had some post game. He has some post game, reactions to it. Man, forget them dudes, man. Them dudes is amazing, man.
He said he's a stupid rookie. But I love that whole thing right there because I'm like, it's been a long time since we had a Knick that really just came in, who was a pure Knick, rookie and all, and just like, nah, I ain't having that.
Yeah, money
that
will
was
change
great. It's been a long time.
Forget the Morris twins, man. The Morris twins remind me of the dudes that they always jump into the cypher and never bring no weed. You know what I mean? They always want to smoke your weed. And never bring no money. Never bring no weed. No nothing, man. Forget them dudes, man. Dudes are scavengers, man. Scavengers, bro. Oh man.
Yeah, but that's those rookies are real good. But those were due a couple calls back. He was talking about Cam Reddish. I feel like if the Knicks suck that bad that we're in a position to get the #1 pick, I think you have to take Cam Reddish out of everybody, especially for the Knicks. Like, that dude can really ball, and I know a lot of people like Zion and everything and whatever, but Cam Reddish is a baller. And if the Knicks possibly get Cam Reddish and Knox and Porzingis and Mitch starting together next season, you know, even with Frank, you know, that's some big ass motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you gotta pull. You gotta pull. We gotta keep it PG, dog. I get your point, man. And I'm gonna move to another call because we on a tight schedule. I want to get to all the calls on the list right now. But definitely subscribe to the channel and call back next game. Hello.
Yeah, what's up? This is Cody.
Cody in the building. What's up, man? Long time, Cody. What's up, man?
Absolutely. President of the Team Hicks fan club. Glad that Hicks showed up.
You a Hicks?
The only guy who's always believed in him.
Yeah.
I want to put that out there.
Cody, you waited all this time to talk about Isaiah Hicks, man.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I've been a Hicks fan all summer. I was putting his name out there.
Good God, man. All right, go ahead.
Two quick comments, guys. Two quick comments. Listen, there are two points of the game where I thought Frank had a bad first quarter. Yep. But the two points where I think he turned things around was when in the first half, he shed the floor with it was him, Moutier, and Mitchell. Yeah. That defensive team brought them back.
Second half run, yeah.
Yeah, that was the best. That was the best unit I noticed. And the second half, and this is why I'm not either. You team up Frank with Trey, or you allow Trick to run the team. The first 5 minutes of the third quarter, the team looked like Frank. They were calm under pressure. They made the right play. They made the right call. Moutier, who was playing, I think, yes, he had some unfortunate, but I think Moutier played a good game. But you put Moutier with Frank, Moutier looked a lot smarter too. Like it was the best 5 minutes I think they played in the whole game, and they came back from I think they were 8 points down. So I know people are
I don't disagree with that. And Jay Ellis, I'm sure you don't disagree with that. No, I think, again, playing the devil's advocate, what do you do? Do you, and people in the chat, let me know what you guys would do. If you're going to put Trey in the lineup with Frank, do you put Timmy on the bench, or do you eventually move everybody down? Do you move Timmy back to the 3, which he didn't excel at that well last year? Do you put Knox at the 4 and Canner, ultimately KP at the 5? How do you put Tim Hardaway?
No, but listen, you have enough firepower in that first unit. Imagine you have Trey Burke, you have Frank, you have Kevin, and you have Herzonia, right? And so you have enough firepower for that first unit. The second unit, you have Trey Burke, you have Tim Hardaway, you have Dotson, and you have Von Lay and maybe Luke Cornett. You still have enough firepower. Mitchell Robinson. You still have enough firepower.
JL's weighing in on it. What do you think here?
Because Herzonia can play. People don't forget. I know he's passing a lot now, but Herzonia can put the ball in the basket.
Yeah. I'm with it. I'm with it. I mean, actually, I feel like I might still. I'm iffy. I'm still trying to figure out the Von Lay, Lance, Mario.
Yeah, this guy Vonleh was body bagging
I'm like,
out there,
dude.
I'm still trying to figure that out in my mind.
Who, Vonleh?
Yeah. I mean, Vonleh versus Lance versus Mario, like how to distribute those minutes.
That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be an interesting conundrum.
No, but guys, Lance had a good night, but it's not gonna be consistent. Lance had a good night, but it's not gonna be consistent. Let's not fool ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, last year he had a few good nights, but he wasn't consistent. Mario is 23 years old. Mario has a full game. You want to invest in that guy, right? I mean, in spots, you want to play Lance when they need a goon, you call Vonleh. But let's not.
Vonleh was out there gooning around.
Measurement.
Vonleh was out there straight up gooning around, man.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
They should. That's what you need. Like if someone is meant with a star player, put Vonleh in and be like, yo, lay him down. Now, that's fine.
Yeah, Vonleh was out there. Yo, open practice, man. Vonleh was abusing Cornette, man. Yeah. Abusing him. And I feel like last year he dunked on Cornette, man. I think he's taking it personal, bro. He was taking it personal, man. But,
yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, he had
but
some
I mean,
interesting
look,
athleticism.
Cornette had a bad. Cornette had a bad game, but look, I think it's either Frank or Trey Burke or Frank or Moutier. But Frank McEvery, he's not. Listen, I made an argument a while back that he was a small forward. After tonight, I take that back. He's not a small forward. Frank is a guard.
Yeah, he's a guard.
I know maybe I'm late on that one.
He's a guard.
But
it's all good.
I mean, because I was trying, I'm like, man, you just got. But he's a guard, and when he's really, really smart, he's really cerebral, and he really sees the game. He has a way of just doing exactly what the coach said. Like the first 5 minutes of the third quarter, I was like, that this is gold. This is pure gold. The game was running away from the Knicks. Frank came in, had a bad first half, so he could have easily put his head down and be like, yo, I'm not, I think it's a bad game.
Yeah.
That didn't even show.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens, man. Yo, Cody, appreciate the call, man. I'm going to move to the next call
right, man. Later,
before
man.
we wrap up,
Cool.
man.
Cool.
Good to hear from you, though, bro. It's been a while.
Always, man.
All
Later,
right, man. Later. All right, that was Cody. Let's go to area code 201. Yo.
Hey, what's up, CP? I'm Jay Ellis. This is George Millette, man.
Oh, George Millette, what's good, brother? How's everything, man?
George.
What's going on, man? First off, man, what's up, Jay Ellis? First off, I just want to say, man, I appreciate your page, man. It's very professional, and I like how you're doing all the transitions, man, and getting everybody up in there, man. So,
appreciate it,
all that, man.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome, man. Second thing, I just want to talk about Frank a little bit. I posted it in the chat. I think we're expecting too much from Frank, because that was what was his name? The coach. Dang, I forgot his name. When he got fired.
Hold on a second.
Phil Jackson's pick. So he was just pick. Phil picked Frank. So he's a system player, and that's why Phil Jackson picked him, because he's gonna fit in the triangle. I look at Frank as a defensive specialist. Let him just focus on defense, and wherever he gets buckets, he gets buckets. Simple as that. Put Frank on the best guards that's out there, and whatever he put up. Because I think he don't have that killer instinct mentality. You can see that. He's laid back.
Yeah.
No matter how much you put on him, he's always going to revert back to being that mild-mannered dude, But as you can see, when he playing defense, he get up on you. So I think we need to just let Frank, play to his strength, which is defense, and whatever points he gives us, whether, 8, 10, 12, let's just take it. I think we just put too much on. As far as the team overall, we don't have a floor general. And I think, in order for us to win this year, we're going to have to put up a lot of buckets, because we have a lot of scorers. And I think our goal should be to push to like 120. That means taking threes, going to the hole, dishing it out and stuff like that. And with Money Mitch, man, that's going to be Lob City right there. As the guards go to the hole, man, they got to be looking for him. They got to be looking for him as he slashes to the basket to lob it up, like CP used to do with DeAndre Jordan with the Clippers.
Yeah,
that's where he's gonna get his buckets from. So I just wanted to chime in and talk about that, man. Thank you guys, man, and keep up the great work, fellas.
George, appreciate it, man. We'll definitely hear from you next game, man. Thanks for the call, man.